Hey girls and dudes, it's Surfmaster 102. I know this video may look creepy at first, but I can assure you that everything will be okay. I'm just joking, Man, that just kind of sounded dark right there. Hey girls and dudes, Surfmaster 102, and sorry if I'm looking the other way. The dang camera. I'm really going to have to start looking at this side, which is probably not the best part, you know? Yeah, so basically right now I am actually going to tell some scary stories since in about 2 days or less, there's going to be Halloween. And I thought maybe I could tell you some of my biggest scary stories. Well, not like my very biggest, but this one first is going to start nice and easy. It's a creepypasta one. Now. I know. Sorry, that was my piece right here. Now. I know. Before I say, and it's about Slender. I know. Slender isn't that much popular right now. Well, it is kind of. But either way, I wanted to make this video so that way the creator of Slenderman, I could probably interest him. This is going to actually be an origin story, and I know there could possibly been like million people doing their own story. This one, however, is going to be way different. So enjoy. Warning: I have no idea who the real person of Slender is or ever, but never mind. Let's just get to the point. Okay, so you see, it starts with this guy named Mike. Really nice guy, really helpful and nice family. He had a wife. He had a daughter. Had the best job with his best friends. Everything was good, happy. Because so on their way to the to do some hang out like daughter and father time. They were about to go camping, but they were about to go fishing. However, there was a good secret path there that someone said. However, that they would always use over and over until one day it said, "Keep out, never come in. You've been warned." So we're going to get back to that one later on. But anywho, the next day, Micah let go to work, and they had a new person there. Mike was with let's say this guy. What was his name? His name was Rhodey. Um, Rhodey was actually more of a jerk, goes by the name. But as you could see, he was supposed to give him a detour of everything, but he would always ruin everything by I don't know, like doing rubber band that people are saying stupid comments. He still haven't been fired since it was his first day. So then after that, Mike decided to go back to work, but Rhodey would keep doing pranks on him. Rhodey would do like original pranks, like I don't know, like squirt water his face, put in a whoopee cushion, stuff like that. Let's just say on his way back home, he had a horrible day, judging that he was already blamed by Rhodey from his last prank. His last prank was actually was actually putting paint on a chair right by their bosses, and then that he blamed it on him or ever. Somehow the boss trusted him. But let's just say either way he had to take out. He did trust him, but however, trust Mike that it wasn't him. However, he had to lower his paycheck or something like that. On his way home, he had a stressful day. His daughter gave him a hug and stuff. They ate dinner, but on the way, his daughter. So how was work? And it was good. We actually have a new person. Really? Is he nice? And yeah, sure. And let's just say, the daughter, if he could leave the table for a few minutes. No, wait, no, that's not how it worked. Let me restart on that one. So after that, after that, before they went to main bed, he told the entire thing to his wife about like the guy being a jerk and stuff. And it said, but she believed him as well. And let's just say she really hoped that that maybe this was just like the last 3 days or whatever, and he got a little bit mad at her, and let's just say she did. Let's say she did trust him, and she said that she would never leave him. That was not until the next day. The next day, Rhodey picked the ultimate prank to pull on Mike. The first thing he did, he had a joy lock brother on his chair, super uh glued it. Whenever Mike sit down, it shocked him, making him freak out, running all around the place. Then after that, he slipped it on on accidental water, and then whenever he woke up, he was actually learned with a scar on his eye. Everyone was looking at him, but Brody was just laughing, staring at him and laughing. Mike changed. He was angry at Brody. He ran fast as he could, shoved him right by the wall, and he almost choked him to death. Looking at him satisfied and stuff. Looking at him so satisfied stuff, he calmed down and took him to his boss's place. He had no choice but to fire him. Because he didn't, and said, come on, you believe me, you jerk. And said, I know, Mike, I know, but I'm afraid we cannot let the company know about something and stuff. And said, and you're just going to let someone who, and said, I'm really sorry. Just pack up all your things, and I'll do my best to probably, once I talk to them and stuff, you may be able to be safe to come back. On his way back home, the worst thing happened. He was basically divorced after that. He after that got no one back and said your boss filled us up with the whole thing. You are the worst husband ever, and I do not want your bad influence on our daughter. Alright, in other words, I'm divorcing you, and I hope you never see us again. Mike still had a few stuff in the house, and the TV, the fridge and stuff. Let's just say his wife was really nice, but however, she did take away some very important stuff, including the picture of the family photo. Let's just say after that, Mike was free. I mean, was mad. He stopped and he crumbled his fist into crumbled his hand to a fist. Couldn't even feel it. He was mad. He was freaking out until nothing was in there. And then he smiled, figuring out the best way to get back at him. He decided to jump scare him. Scare him so much that he'll be terrorized and not come back for the next few months, which will make him obviously get fired. So he finds a classic classic suit, like a business suit. And after that, have like some kind of like creepy like spider mask. Who was somehow able to know where he lived. So we break in. So we tried breaking in there, and he tried to scare. He would tiptoe and go, and after that he freaks out. So then after that, Rhodey, turned on the light and freaked out. Except that this wasn't Roby. This was the wrong room. It was old couples or whatever, and they called the police on him. He jumped out of the window again, and after that ran from the quickly, get away from the police. They had guard dogs, 6 of them, and still the police were running, and there was only one place where the police and the dogs would never go in, the the, the forbidden forest. He either had to then go to jail and die from for both suffering and stuff, or or to hope that nothing bad happens in the forest. He obviously took the forest. On his way there, the police and the dogs didn't want to go there due to the abandonness. They never said why yet. Yet I'm going to tell why it was forbidden. But so then after that, Mike was wanting to stay there a little bit more. Not only because he wanted to wait for the police to leave, but he also wanted to figure out why it was abandoned. His inner thoughts were saying, "What are you doing? If you do this, you're probably going to die." He said, "Well, I lost everything in my life, so maybe at least I should probably do that." And it doesn't make any sense if he didn't want to die through. I guess maybe he didn't want to die like being known for lots of reasons, you know. So, anywho, he walked through the forest. After walking in the midnight, he heard some whispering. He heard, hello. Hey, do you hear me? He thought it was just himself, but it wasn't. He stopped again. Then, who and where are you? First things first, I don't actually have a name. Second thing second, you really do not want to know why I am. Are you the reason that this forest is abandoned? I said, well, you could say that. Well, then how about you come over and fight me? And why would you want to do that? Because this is where at least me and my dog used to do this. Used to have fun and stuff. And that what? And well, used to before. Before what? You know what? Why am I even talking to a creepy thing that I do not know what I look like? Oh my gosh, you guys are big time. And I said, well, mind if you tell him? Or if you show what you look like? How about I try to show you if I could probably see what's wrong. Fine. So he told him the entire thing. It's well, that's actually the worst thing I actually heard. No, can't even find the pathetic guy. I'm not even supposed to be seeing stuff. So what if I told you I could probably make yourself more scarier, more powerful, more to get more revenge on the guy who tortured you for the last 5 weeks? And so, what's the cost? No cost. Well, maybe. It just depends how the experiment works. Fine. Fine, let me restart. Now, either way, he didn't believe him. What if he was? He lost everything in his life, his job, his friends, everyone. He thought, why do I even care if I go to jail? I couldn't die either way from either through punishment or from a jail crew. So why not just get it over with? You know what? What the heck? Take your best shot. Very well. You asked for this. It was a creepy, big spider, almost looking like the mask he had. It jumps on his face. He freaks out, running all around the place until he whacks himself on the head from a tree. He was knocked out cold. A few hours later, he wakes up in the hospital. And then a nurse comes in after he wakes up and he said, "Oh, good, you're awake." His voice sounded darker than usual. "Where am I?" He said, "You're in the hospital." "What happened?" "Well, we found you in the forest. We had no choice but to take you in. We couldn't take out the major injuries." "What kind of major injuries?" You may not want to know. Give me a mirror now." He freaks out, getting mad. "Give me a mirror now." And then the nurse gave him the mirror. Just looking at it, he looked hideous. Not even in a book or a TV show, they couldn't even show his face. It was too horrifying. He was outraged after trusting the spider and also the thing that left. He outraged. That wasn't the worst thing. Tentacles came down his back. Then things got bigger and worse for him. And yes, I know worser isn't a and let me tell you something. Yes, I know worser isn't a word. So if you think about grammar commenting, don't even try it. I mean, then try to rage on it in someone else's YouTube video, or you know what I mean. Let's just try and get back to the story. So then after that, the tentacles were off the road. It kind of felt like Venom, whenever he took over Black Suit Spider-Man. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen the original Spider-Man cartoons, like I forgot what year it was, but it wasn't like the one with the catchy theme song goes Spider-Man, Spider-Man, you're someone like a Spider-Man, something like that. It was something else. But in one of the episodes, he wasn't going to kill Shocker until the symbiote bark ink somehow, tried pushing him down. But however, Peter was able to save himself. But anywho, let's get back to it. These ones were really out of control. It choked at the nerves, and then through that outrage, if anyone who opened the door, he also freaked out because he did it again. So he ran out again and go back to the forest to figure out why the spider did. And it said, and when he got into the exact place it was, no one responded. So he waited until midnight again. Once that finally happened, he yelled again, "Hey, hey, what did you do to my face, you freak?" "Oh, hello, it's you again." "Yeah, it's me again. You are a sinner. You won't have to pay for this." "Don't you see? I made you more powerful." "Yeah, but making me look like a warlock or something." "I don't think that makes you look like a warlock." "Who cares?" He freaks out manically. And, what the heck? And so after that, he said, "You see, the thing I did you, I injected you with nearly toxic that may actually make you look more horrifying, but however more stronger, due to probably the incident with the tentacle. But I help you." Yeah, how about you just get over here and start fighting him? Why can you do that? Because I'm in you. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm inside of you. The toxin basically put my soul inside you, so now we're one. Wait a minute, so then I was stuck here, so I'm stuck here for the last, 10 hours because you didn't even talk? Well, I can't do it like in mornings. I could pretty much like do it at 7 or something. So then you could get revenge. And I can make you even more scarier and powerful. You gotta trust me. What do I have to do? All he had to do was just connect a few children once in a while, and he should probably have the whole fear thing in check. I don't know. I really do not like hurting them. Well, you could Oh well, let's just say, yeah, let's just say then we're probably gonna have a problem. Think about it, you have enough. What else do you have to live? He thought and thought and said, I guess maybe it wouldn't be bad if I took a few children. That's the spirit. So anywho, so let's just say that listen, you just do yourself, and I'll be there anytime there's trouble. Fine. But if we're going to do this whole business thing, I'm not going to go all around the place looking like a horrifying freak. No, alright, I got some for you. So then after that, he somehow popped out a mask on him. It was like a white mask, sort of. So he put it on him at the same time. Very well then. And just so then, Mike, what do we do now? Mike is gone. There's going to be some Slender in here. Slender. Yeah, I like that. Said the spider inside of him. We are Slender. And yes, I know that sounds like a Venom reference from the movie or whatever. Anyway, really good movie. Not trying to take any like the phrases from there. So after that, a few years later, the daughter of Mike came back. He wanted to try and find his father, but he was never been to be seen in a little while. Till she kept hearing about freaky man named Slender. Her mother keeps saying don't go inside, don't go to playgrounds alone and stuff like that, and don't talk to strangers and stuff. So after that, she keeps looking at the guy, the body, everything. She wondered if this could be getting her dad. So she goes to the one place where Slenderman would possibly been, the abandoned forest. She walks around as usual, and then what? Sorry, I thought someone was walking. Anywho, sorry about that. So anyway, the the daughter, which I don't have a name for her, so, but the daughter looked around, and she actually saw Slenderman. Slenderman looked at her, no movement, neither to the daughter. 5 minutes, they stared at each other, not even moving. Then Slenderman pointed the exit. He said, "Leave. Never come back. I care about you to not be hurted again." So after that, she left. And she couldn't take it anymore. Could his father actually be gone forever? So after that, she thought there might have been one way to free him. So she made some notes, and you see there was a secret, some kind of like secret signal blood thingy or whatever. That was supposed to probably help out the cursed ones or whatever. So after that, she did the blood signal on 10 pages of them that were like warnings. So after that, she at nighttime, at daytime actually. At nighttime, which, well, let's just say the reason why that, because if I was at, they were at daytime, someone obviously would have been, So, anywho, at nighttime, right by the sunset, she quickly runs all around, hiding them at different areas until it was nighttime. It was too late. Slenderman already found her. And then the tentacles came out the backs again. She freaked out. Then after that, she heard it inside her. Slender Man, without even moving right in front of her, said, "Run." She tried to run faster and faster to the octopus, but Slender Man was getting faster and faster and closer and closer and closer. She was almost to the octopus, and then he jumps, and after that, the tingle gets her leg, dragging her into the darkness, never to see. Slender Man tried to get the pages so that way she wouldn't do it, but wouldn't have to, so that way but however, when he touched one of the papers, it burned, stinging him really big, making him freak out. So we can't do that, because this actually be my way of saying goodbye. No, I will not stop until everyone who have disgraced me will become slandered. And then that, the end of the origins. Alright, so that was actually the first part of my stories. I might make another one in an hour or two, maybe in a day or something. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe on Halloween I'll make another one or two. But I did this one so that way I could make a few scary things going on. I can't do more than just a few minutes, because have some other business to do in like a few minutes. Yeah, in a few minutes I have some stuff going on, so I'm afraid I cannot tell more scary stories right now. But for now, this was just a preview. Well, it's not actually a preview since I told the full origins of my way. Oh, by the way, the person who made Slenderman, if you were watching this, please watch this. I want you to give me like a comment or something. Because let's say I'm not a big fan of Slender, because I don't do that much scary games sometimes. Like I do sometimes, but I do not do like extremely scary. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have probably said this in the beginning, but I'll say in the descriptions for the scary story headline or whatever. But if this was too scary, you should have probably watched it. Son of a cruddling, I should have probably did that. But yeah. This was part 1 of my scary story series. I might do even more after Halloween. I know it may not be Halloween, but it still will be pretty good, Yeah. But tune in next time for my next creepy pasta story. I don't have a label for it. Probably like psychic streams or something. Maybe not. We'll just have to see where the future takes us. And I always say to my girls and dudes, I'm Surfmaster 102, and I am signing off.